A YouTube channel without a visible creator is earning as much as $32,000 monthly by simply producing and uploading YouTube Shorts. The remarkable thing is that all of this is achieved through AI. Everything from the titles, descriptions, hashtags, to the actual content is AI generated. Let me give you a glimpse of one of their recent videos. As you'll observe, the content is both relatable and has a high shareability factor. I'm here to guide you on crafting over 1,000 such videos without spending a dime and in a very short span. To accomplish this, we'll be leveraging two AI-powered tools to streamline and automate the entire process. Our primary tool of choice is ChatGPT. I've provided a link in the description for your convenience. Once you decide to explore ChatGPT, you'll need to register for an account. Upon logging in, you'll be greeted with an interface similar to what I'm seeing. However, you'll still be able to access the main features. To facilitate the process, I've placed a specific prompt, which I'll elaborate on shortly, beneath this video. This is accompanied by another prompt, both of which are meticulously crafted to yield the desired results. Alright, here's what I'll do. I'll take that prompt and input it directly, and let me guide you through its components. Essentially, we're instructing it to generate 50 fact sets, with each set comprising a topic, an initial segment, and a concluding segment, mirroring the format you observed in the sample video. I've provided it with numerous examples for clarity, and I've specified a format that facilitates easy transfer to our subsequent tool. The outcome will be a structured table detailing each component. I've also directed it to diversify the types of facts, encompassing themes like psychology, romantic interests, relationships, gender dynamics, and more. This ensures a broad spectrum of content. I've emphasized content that resonates with viewers, ensuring it's not only relatable, but also encourages engagement and sharing. This aligns with the kind of content you often come across and engage with on YouTube. We've refined our prompt multiple times, tweaking and adjusting it, and incorporated various examples to give it a clearer direction of our desired outcome with diverse variations. The next step involves inputting this prompt, pressing the Send Message button, and allowing the system to process it. It's essential to quickly verify if the output aligns with your expectations. In our scenario, it perfectly matches our requirements. We see the first column detailing various fact categories, the second column indicating the introduction, and the third column presenting the conclusion or the impactful ending. This process will yield an initial batch of 50 facts. While you have the flexibility to modify this quantity, I'd recommend keeping it between 30 to 50 for optimal results from ChatGPT. Requesting a larger batch, like 100 or 200 facts, might not only be declined, but could also result in subpar content due to the system attempting to cram too much into a concise prompt. A more modest request typically ensures a higher caliber of content. Here we have our initial batch of 50. To scale this up to 1,000, we'll simply input a subsequent prompt, which is displayed right here. This prompt essentially instructs, generate an additional 50 adhering to the same criteria, ensuring no repetition from the earlier set. This ensures each fact is distinct. While I won't demonstrate generating prompts for 1,000 videos in real time, we'll commence with this set of 50 and then progress. If you wish to produce larger quantities, like 1,000, 2,000, or even up to 6,000, you can replicate this process. In our trials, we successfully crafted over 1,000 prompts using this exact methodology, confirming its efficacy. With that established, our next step involves copying the entire content we've generated. After copying this comprehensive table, we'll transition it to our subsequent tool. This tool facilitates automated video editing, enabling us to amalgamate all the elements and produce multiple videos simultaneously. As you'll witness, with minimal fine-tuning, I can effortlessly produce a batch of 50 videos. Okay, so we're navigating to canva.com now. You can either follow the link provided in the description or simply type canva.com into your web browser. The next step is to register for a free account. Once you've registered or logged in, you'll be presented with the main interface. Here, you'll want to utilize the central search bar. Input YouTube Shorts into this search bar. From the results, choose the YouTube Shorts template. Subsequently, opt for the Create Blank Template option. This action will present you with a fresh template primed for customization. Our next steps will involve preparing this template for the automated video production process. Our next steps involve incorporating a video background, inserting text placeholders for our main topic, the initial segment, and the concluding segment, and then importing all our data. Let's begin by setting a video backdrop. To do this, click on the Apps option located at the bottom left of the screen. Scroll down a bit until you come across the Videos section. While you can also locate this using the search bar, once you spot videos, click on it. Now, in the search bar within the section, input keywords like beach, sunset, or similar terms. We're aiming for a serene, ambient backdrop, akin to the sample we discussed earlier. Let's search for sunset and pick from the available video options. You'll notice some videos have a crown icon. This indicates their premium content. When you proceed to the bulk creation phase, you'll need to initiate a free trial to access these. A tip here, you can start the free trial and then immediately cancel it, retaining access for the duration. That's why you see several videos with crowns. If you haven't activated the trial, you might only see videos without any icons indicating they're free. Among these, I'd suggest this particular video. It offers the desired ambient feel without overshadowing the text or drawing undue attention. Here's what we'll do next. Once you've identified the video that suits your preference, click on it and drag it to fill the entirety of your editing pane. This action will set the video as the full backdrop of your workspace, achieving the desired effect. Releasing the mouse will confirm the video as the background. The next steps involve refining the video to make it suitable for overlaying text. First, the video's duration needs adjustment. A full minute is excessive for our purpose. We're targeting a concise 5 to 6 second clip. To trim the video, drag the slider to reduce the video's length to 6 seconds. If the slider doesn't land precisely on 6 seconds, you can manually input the desired duration. This action trims our video from its original 60-second length to a more manageable 6 seconds. Lastly, we'll ensure the video is free of any distracting background sounds or music. To mute the video, select it, click on the speaker symbol, and slide the volume control to its lowest setting. With these adjustments, your video is now primed for the next steps. Next, we'll proceed to embed our text, setting the stage for linking it with our data, which will facilitate the automated content generation. Navigate to the Text option. Simply pull in any of the text styles available, as we'll be making custom modifications to it. This initial text will represent the topic. Replace the default text with the label Topic. Position this text towards the top, approximately where you envision it to be. Now, let's refine its appearance. To mirror the style observed in our reference, we'll introduce a background. Click on Effects, select Background, and typically it defaults to black. If not, adjust the color to black. Now, our topic text is essentially set. However, I'll modify the font for a more appealing look. After trying out a few, this particular font seems fitting. But remember, the choice of font is subjective. There's a vast array available, and if you're leveraging the free trial, you have the added advantage of uploading custom fonts or exploring the extensive Google font library. So, pick a font that resonates with your desired aesthetic. Next, we'll proceed by replicating the text element we just created. Click on the topic text and opt to duplicate it. Drag the duplicated text slightly below, which will serve as our Part 1 descriptor. Double-click inside to edit and label it as Part 1 for clarity. I'll also opt to remove the background for a cleaner look. By selecting the text and navigating to Effect, you can deselect the background by choosing the None option under Style. However, to ensure readability against the video backdrop, I'll introduce an outline. Click on Outline, select the black color, and adjust the thickness for prominence. I'll set it around 85 for optimal visibility, ensuring the text stands out clearly against any background. For the textual content, we've got it set up as desired. However, there's a Part 2 to consider. To create this, simply select the Part 1 text, then choose the Duplicate option. Drag this duplicated text slightly below. While we aim for Part 2 to eventually appear in the same position as Part 1, keeping them stacked for now aids in seamless data integration, which will become evident shortly. One crucial adjustment remains for both Part 1 and Part 2 text elements. Given that the topic is typically concise, often just a couple of words, Part 1 and Part 2 might contain lengthier content, depending on what ChatGPT provides. To accommodate varying text lengths without compromising readability, we'll adjust the boundaries of these text boxes. By clicking and dragging the edges of the purple boxes surrounding Part 1 and Part 2, align them with the outer purple boundary that frames the entire video. This ensures that any inserted text will wrap within these confines, transitioning to the next line as needed, preventing any overflow that might render the text illegible. Adjust both boxes to align perfectly with the outer boundary, and we're set. We're nearing the completion of our template setup, gearing up to integrate our data. However, there is a crucial aspect to address: the display timing of the Part 1 and Part 2 text elements. We wouldn't want both text segments to appear simultaneously. The structure is sequential. Part 1 sets the stage, and Part 2 delivers the impactful conclusion. To manage their display durations, right-click on Part 1 and select Show Timing. This action unveils a timeline at the bottom, allowing us to manipulate the display durations of each text segment. Given our video's 6-second span, I typically allocate a more extended display time to Part 1 and a briefer duration to Part 2. This approach can intrigue viewers, possibly prompting them to rewatch the video to fully grasp the content. Such engagement tactics can enhance video retention and viewership, potentially expanding your video's reach. For the Part 1 segment, I'm setting its display duration to 4 seconds. While you have the flexibility to extend this to 3 or even 5 seconds, I believe 4 seconds strikes a good balance. Similarly, for Part 2, by clicking on it, you can view its current timing. I'll adjust its start time to the 4-second mark, which means it will display for the remaining 2 seconds of the video. Correct? Indeed. So, the sequence will be: Part 1 displays first, followed by a transition to Part 2. If you prefer the sequence by hitting play, this transition should be evident. Revisiting the Show Timing confirms our settings. There seems to be a minor visual discrepancy in the preview, but I anticipate it will display correctly once the actual text is integrated. Next, we aim to link all our textual content. For this purpose, Canva offers a feature named Bulk Create. To access this, select Apps located at the bottom left of the screen. Right beside where you previously located the Videos option, you'll see Bulk Create. If it's not immediately visible, simply use the search function. Upon selecting this feature, you'll be prompted to input your data. This is where the table format provided by ChatGPT proves beneficial, facilitating a smooth copy-paste process. The table ensures each set of text, topic, Part 1 and Part 2, is distinctly recognized. Proceed by copying the table. In Canva's Bulk Create tool, opt for the Enter Data Manually choice. Then, select the top left column and paste your data. Instantly, the tool discerns the different segments: topics, Part 1 descriptions, and Part 2 conclusions. Once everything appears organized, finalize by clicking Done. Now, the system will prompt you to link the data to specific elements within your design space, ensuring the correct display of information. For the topic, right-click on it, select Connect Data, and then choose Topic. You'll notice a dashed outline around it, indicating a successful connection. Repeat this process for both Part 1 and Part 2. Once linked, move the Part 2 text over Part 1, as both text elements should appear in the same location. The first will be visible for 4 seconds, followed by the latter for the remaining 2 seconds. Next, proceed by clicking Continue. Upon selecting Generate, the system will produce all 50 videos. Click on Generate to initiate the video creation process. Here we have our set of 50 videos. Pressing play, you'll observe the initial segment followed by its subsequent part. This pattern is consistent across all videos. When you're set to transfer these to YouTube, simply click on Share, then Download. It's crucial to choose the Download Pages as separate files option, ensuring you'll receive 50 distinct videos, all set for upload. The entire process was streamlined using AI combined with a touch of automation. To amass thousands of videos, simply replicate this procedure for your AI-driven YouTube channel. In essence, this method allows you to produce vast amounts of content for platforms like YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikToks, all powered by AI and a dash of automation. If you found this video beneficial, please give it a thumbs up. and consider subscribing to stay updated with similar content.